Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hi again. I'm going to be reading some of what I have to say because I wrote it and it sounded really cool, and then I realized when I recorded it I wasn't going to actually have a monitor in front of my face. Instead I was going to have a camera. So I got to read some of it. But, long and short of things. Some say that when you walk away, you can never return. And to some degree, they're right. You can never return because you'll never be the same. Each hour, each day, week, month, year, whatever you want to do, you change, you grow, or not, I guess. Sometimes in subtle ways, sometimes in dramatic ways. In the end, we're all going to change, we're all going to evolve, we're all going to be different each day. Now, I left YouTube for many reasons, both personal and professional. I was never really done with YouTube. I had so many things I wanted to do, so many things I wanted to say. I just needed to stop. Sometimes though, it's just easier to be that mythical phoenix. You burn it down and rise from the ashes. And to some degree, that's what we're going to do. Now let me level with you. Me and you, the viewer. I'm not a one-dimensional person. Okay? I didn't relish playing one on screen. And that's what I was doing in reality. The old, we're going to call it the old Daretevil. We're going to call it Daretevil 2.0, I guess is what it was, because I tried to reboot a couple times. In fact, beyond one-dimensional, I've been described as being almost like a Renaissance person. I do a lot of things in my day-to-day life. And none of them really seem related, you know, and I seem to succeed in them whether I really put my mind to it or not. And I don't know whether that's me not taking it to the next level or what, but in the end on YouTube I was playing the bumbling moron all the time, except for maybe my FSX videos sometimes, though everyone seemed to enjoy it more when I crashed. So I actually tried to crash, which wasn't all that cool, really. Whenever I attempted to leave that role, I got pushed back into that role. And not... Part of it was because I was trying to make a go of the YouTube thing. I was trying to make it something that I could do full time. The reality is that's just not going to happen. So I was pushed back into doing whatever people wanted. Whether it was by the MCNs, because I was affiliated with an MCN, a couple of different MCNs for a long time, and they all said, do whatever the viewer wants. Sometimes it was just the viewers. All the viewers were saying, do this, so I would do it, and I'd hate it. That's not a way to make yourself happy in the end. Now, all this kind of drove me to a dark place in my mind, a place I didn't want to be, so I looked for any way out. And I found one. Some of you know that I work for a company that does software for broadcasters, and we signed a contract with a company called Google. I can't take money from clients, so hey, I had an easy way out. Get rid of the channel. I could keep the old stuff up because that was considered predating the contract, so that was fine, but everything afterward I couldn't do money from Google. So I was like, alright, cool, I can just quit. And really, I was so excited. The day after, I was so happy because there was no more stupid farming simulator videos. I hated those farming simulator videos. Some of you really love, most of the channel really love those farming simulator videos, but let me be honest, it was boring. The mod reviews, when I started, was fun. There were new mods, there were new people. It just became a rehash of the same mods, constantly just rebuilt for the new farming simulator. The gameplay was boring. If I want to go out and do farming, I can go about 30 minutes that way. I had to figure out which direction I'm facing. Go about 30 minutes that way and talk to a farmer, and I can go farm. I can drive his tractors. I don't need a simulator. Let's be honest about that. And give me freedom to do a lot of things I've wanted to do for a long time. Photography, woodworking, traveling, car repair, coding, reading, drawing. The list goes on. We could have a very long video about just a list of stuff I do instead of YouTube. But where does that leave us now? Okay, why did the so long and thanks for all the fish video go away? Why is this video happening? I hear you asking that. You've already guessed, right? Yeah. To be blunt, I'm coming back to YouTube, but I'm coming back on my own terms. Now, in the end, YouTube was always about my own terms, but I'm no longer going to produce videos on a schedule. I'm going to aim for one video a week. And it could be gameplay, could be woodworking, could be Lego. There's a Lego train. You can't see it. It's on the floor. It's cool. But it could be Lego. It could be welding. It could be travel vlog. It could be book review. Whatever comes to mind. It's no longer going to be a pure gaming channel, though gaming is going to be the largest component because it's the easiest to film. Let's be honest, to do one woodworking video takes me several weeks of filming to do. I still can't take money from Google, which is fine. I'm sorry, I can take money from Google. Yeah, I misread my own note. Bad handwriting, bad handwriting. We'll practice handwriting. No, we won't. I can take money from Google again, but here's the thing. Google is crap. YouTube revenue is terrible. And they demonetized DOS, which annoyed me. They took away her right to monetize. So what we've done is we've set up a Patreon. Now it's going to be my Patreon, but it's also going to fund DOS. Okay? So you give money to the Daretebbers Patreon. Right, probably right there. See, right there. You give money to that Patreon right there, and it goes to both me and DOS. So if you like watching my videos and you don't like watching her videos, what's wrong with you? But you can give money and it will help fund me. You don't like watching mine, but you like watching hers. You give money, it goes to help her in a way. Helps both of us. So we'll use that Patreon to do most of the money. I'm going to leave the ads on YouTube, but feel free to block them. Because if you give the Patreon, then obviously you can block the ads. If you don't give the Patreon, you can watch the ads. Or you can not give the Patreon and not watch the ads and just get free entertainment, which is not how the world works, but go right on ahead, I guess. So what's the content, right? We're aiming for 20-minute videos. That's what I'm aiming for, about 20. Heavily edited. No long farming simulator crap. Okay, I'm not driving around a field for 20 minutes. We're going to aim for fast cuts like that. Not really, but you know, something like that. It's going to be whatever strikes my fancy. Some stuff I am doing on my own or have been doing on my own. I have a Steam library that's out of control. I'm aiming for getting 50% achievements on all of my Steam games. It ain't happening, I'm just saying, but we're aiming for that. So I'm going to video some of that. Book reviews, woodworking, whatever I feel like. Again, we're aiming to put in some variety into the channel, but the reality is gaming is going to take up a lot of it because it's easy to produce. It's something I can do in the middle of the night when I wake up at 3 a.m. and can't get back to sleep. I can go and play a video game. That does happen. It's not good, but it does happen. The day after I left YouTube, I was conflicted. I was super happy. Don't get me wrong. I was super happy not to have to make another video, not to have to think about a production. But I also knew a lot of my fans don't watch the channel for the games. They watch the channel because for whatever reason they liked me. I don't understand you, but that's okay. Not many people like me. I understand that too. But I was happy, and the years that have passed have really helped. Let's put it that way. I'm hoping that this will be a nice, family-friendly channel. We're aiming for PG. We'll drop some Mutterloszygosen and, you know, son of a motherless goat. Those kind of things. But we're going to see where this path leads. I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm going to video whatever I feel like. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll start multiple channels because maybe you say, I want to watch woodworking, but I don't want to watch gameplay, or I want to watch book reviews. I don't know why you'd want to do that. We're going to actually aim to eventually launch some sort of website, blog thing. I don't know. It's down the road. We got to start somewhere. We're going to start with the Patreon. And we're going to start with some basic videos, gameplay. I've got one woodworking project basically in the can, meaning I haven't edited a bit of it, but we'll get there. And then I'm also going to the gym and filming, not in the gym because you can't do that, but I'm kind of filming the progress, so to speak. But that's what we're going to do. Hopefully you'll enjoy this change, this reboot. If you don't, I'm sorry. It's the way it's going to be. You can watch the old videos. In the meantime, I hope all of you have a great day, and I will talk to you very shortly.